Well, if you're seeing us, that means it's 2000 hours or 8 o'clock Central Time for you civilians. Hi, everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, boys, girls, angry faithful of all ages. It's episode 251 of Nerd Sports. You know, at some point, they're going to figure out that we're just rank amateurs. And they're going to stop showing up.
They're going to be like, you know what?
They haven't found it out for the Friday show because we've been doing good numbers on the Friday show.
They're going to be like, we gave you 251 episodes and you guys still suck.
Right?
I get that a lot
Be
too.
like, yeah. Are you waiting for an argument? What are you?
I mean,
we are aware.
I mean, it's not like we could break down and do midweek lives and broadcast live scoreboards and catch all kinds of warnings from YouTube and things like that. But, we're not like some other shows. We don't require a million IPs just to stay relevant. It is us. But with all that being said, we're going to turn things over traditionally, as we do, to our esteemed producer, albeit very briefly, this week's Dave. Take it away.
This is just going to be a cool one. I don't know why it's just doing that, but okay. There we go. There's a little bit better. Yeah, it's just basically midget boxing again. Man, it's just even the ring girls are midgets and they're like on each other. See, they have that like one midget and they're on top of the shoulders.
Cowboy Kid Quick.
That's great.
Oh my god, dude! And they're both from Ohio, so yeah, that tracks.
Yeah,
of course they would be.
Come on, I want to see this.
Yeah, I was like the second time I
listen. Pause it real quick. Pause it right now.
Okay.
I'm going to be angry if we don't get the squeaky noise.
I'm not. I can't.
How are you going to put a video like this out and not put the squeaky noise? Come on, man. Tradition is tradition.
I'm sorry.
Squeaky noises matter. Hashtag squeaky noise matters.
Go ahead and play.
Please continue.
Oh man.
God, the streaming quality is like Netflix for the Tyson fight.
Yeah.
Which
what are we at about 2 frames per second?
Yeah.
Right.
Mentioning that Floyd Mayweather and Mike Tyson are going to do
or here's an alternate theory. Are they moving so fast that it looks like they're lagging?
Nah, because there's
what it is. It's like
I'm
RC
trying to be
cars.
nice here,
No. You know how RC cars they get their scale speed? That's what it is.
Yes. It's the equivalent.
Yes. That is the equivalent
of 30 miles an hour.
Yeah.
That's the equivalent of a full punch.
What's your track? So what's your RC rate out? What's the top out at? Up to 120 scale miles per hour. Like, so 60. Okay. Yeah. All right. Cool.
But
oh man.
Speaking of boxing, I thought this was fake. Apparently, Floyd Mayweather and Mike Tyson are going to do an expedition match in the Congo, April 25th.
Yeah, we already know what it takes for Mikey to throw a fight, so you pay him well enough and he'll take a dive.
Yeah.
My thing is though, is like, who's going to read the boarding now sign for Mayweather?
He gets private plane. Unfortunately.
Okay. So who's going to tell him what the inbound line for customs is?
Yeah, we need to have a C9 person.
That's an even better question.
I mean, I'm not saying that he's dumb. He's just illiterate.
We would never have known if it wasn't for Conor McGregor.
Right?
Say, we're not exactly calling him smart.
I'm telling you, man. Like, I want that suit that Conor McGregor had for that fight.
That
The fuck you pinstripes.
Yes.
Oh, dude, that was great.
That would be. I would wear that to every exit interview at every job I ever had.
Right?
That would be that, and the divorce.
Okay. Baseball news. Baseball is ramping up. The sounds of lumber,
Closer.
The pops of mitts. I mean, the crunch of cleats on concrete and gravel. Dude, it's there.
You can
I mean,
almost smell
players
the
are
pine
showing up.
tar.
It's amazing.
You can
Now, what's
almost
not
smell the
fair
pine tar.
is Carlos Lagrange. He's a pitching prospect for the Yankees. It's February, and he's already throwing 100 miles an hour.
Mm.
Live
Can you
BP
imagine?
against Aaron Judge, and he struck Aaron Judge out.
Imagine once he gets into mid-season form. Oh, ooh.
I mean,
This
if you're
is
going this
scary.
hard, this fast, this early in the spring, I don't want to be his elbow. I definitely want to be
Oh,
his
yeah.
surgeon later in the season, but
I mean, that's true, but still.
yeah. Let's see here. There's been Roman Anthony rather, for the Red Sox. He is filling in. He is on USA because hold on a second here. Somebody, forget who it was. Come on.
Look at that. We've gone international.
Anyway, so he's going to be filling in because there was an injury for the original one of the original roster fillers for the Team USA for the World Baseball Classic. I had the article in it. I don't know what happened to it. Anyway, so he's going to be filling in, which I'm like, great, awesome. He's going to get some live, meaningful at bats, during that entire tournament. And I'm here for the chaos, man. I mean, really. I'm excited. I last couple of weeks ago, I was saying I was cautiously optimistic of the coming season. I'm excited about this upcoming baseball season. Oh yeah. The Red Sox have the number one ranked starting rotation in all of baseball right now.
Mm.
Yeah. David, why are you in here twice?
I had to fix some stuff. I was getting really laggy, so I had to do a hard line.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. We've got on the pitcher side here. Let me see here. For starters, we got Garrett Crochet. We've got Peyton Tolley. Well, he's more of a reliever, but Sonny Gray. Let's see here. Patrick Sandoval. Let's see here. Who else did we get? We got Garrett Whitlock. He can be a spot starter. I mean, dude. I mean, the pitching. I mean, just even in the bullpen for once, the bullpen looks respectable, right? Conley early. He was a September call up last year. He made a start in the wild card series against New York. Fared really well until the bullpen shit the bed. But and then we got Aroldis Chapman, the number 1 overall reliever in baseball. And that's not hyperbole opinion. That was a poll that was taken. There's a lot of front offices that are like, we wish that we had Aroldis Chapman. Oh, dude. I'm not saying we're going to win the World Series. I'm not saying that. I'm not
Way
saying
too
that at
early
all.
for that.
Yeah, you can't win. You can't win the World Series.
He's not saying they're going to lose it
I remember.
either. He's just saying it's not going to, win it.
I'm
Read
just
between
saying
the
it's
lines.
going to be a fun season. How about that?
Read between the lines there.
It's just going to
And
be a
I'm
fun
gonna go.
season.
I'm gonna go
Yeah.
to. I'm gonna take my dad to May 29th to go see the Rangers and get me that free T-shirt.
Mhm.
Oh, I really, really, really want to catch a home game for him. Hopefully, we make it happen this year.
Oh no!
We'll
Did
see.
you hear me about the part with the free T-shirt?
Yeah, my bank account speaks at me louder though.
No, what I'm trying to. Have you seen the shirt?
No.
It's Nolan Ryan's T-shirt.
Oh, that's
the
right.
bloody one? That's right.
Bloody,
I
the bloody
yeah,
jersey.
I did see that. I did see that.
Yeah.
Which, yeah, hell yeah, that's awesome.
So I'm gonna take my dad to go to that game, and Ray said he might be able to do it. He's not sure yet.
Yeah, he abandoned me. He's in a new job now, so he left me behind again.
He didn't leave me though, so I'm happy.
Bastard.
Oh, look at that. We have somebody from Brazil in the
Yeah,
comment.
I said we
Look at
got
that.
international.
And they're watching us on mobile. Look at that. Okay. All right. So football news. The Dolphins released wide receiver Tariq Hill.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, aside from the fact that he evades police trying to get to work on time, phones in his performances and says that he wants to retire from the NFL so he can become a full-time porn star.
I don't know why you would actually. Well, if he's in Miami, he's not in a bad spot for that. But I don't know why.
Well, I mean, as it is, the dude he got more kids than Nick Cannon.
Dude,
bullshit.
that's a high bar too.
Yeah.
That's a really high bar to meet.
I mean, let me put it. Let me at least say this much, David. There has been. It has been said in the Miami area that Tariq Hill's pullout game is on par with Nick Cannon's. How about that?
Okay, and who's the other guy? The other guy already got Nick Cannon's. How many kids he has?
I mean, he's not
Huh?
he's not at
Tariq
Elijah
Hill.
Wan's numbers, but
Tyreek Hill, Hill.
Okay.
Now, granted,
Aha.
Wicked-
7. He
Wicked-
only has 7. Nick Cannon has like 12.
okay. Again, his pullout game is on par with Nick Cannon.
Yeah.
he didn't
So-
say it was exactly. He
Well,
said
no. Well, the
He's
thing,
on.
Therese
No,
Hill.
I'll give David this. I'll give him this one because he's been he looks for the moments where he gets to cherry pick those times and he gets to bust my balls, so to speak. I'll let him have this one. It's okay.
Well, okay. Here's the thing, though. Tariq Hill is still young. Nick Cannon's what, in his 40s?
Shut up, Meg.
Bitch. I'm in
You
my
know what?
40s.
They say like
Ow.
you go to a retirement home, they're like big, they're just big swinger, swinger colonies. Basically, it's all it is, right?
Yeah. This
I
is
mean,
the petri
Tariq Hill is
dish for
something else.
BD.
I mean, Charlie Chaplin had a kid when he was in his 70s. Granted, he was
Yeah,
too old to
exactly.
hold the baby, but still.
Exactly.
Of course, it's the same thing with freaking Al Pacino.
Okay.
Hell,
There's a pill for that now. Okay.
No, the lead singer of the Rolling Stones,
Mick Jagger.
Mick Jagger. Yeah, he has a kid like what 2-3 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
Like I said, there's a pill for that.
Let me see here. Browns safety. There was a Browns player. He got assaulted Monday morning. He's being treated for minor injuries here. Hold on just a second. Cleveland's Browns safety Ronnie Hickman for minor injuries and released. The team said on Monday after New York police received reports that he was jumped by 4 men in a hotel lobby.
damn.
I'm willing to bet they were Cleveland Brown fans there on vacation. The Browns, said Hickman, 24, was at home resting with his family. There have been no arrests, and an investigation continues. Well, by God, Olivia Benson, you need to get on it. Well, no, she wouldn't get involved. I mean, I don't know. Did Ronnie Hickman get
Bad touch.
did they break in through his back door? That's what I'm trying to say.
Oh,
Is he a special victim at this point?
Maybe.
not a regular victim.
And they weren't. They
Special victim.
probably weren't Browns fans because the Browns fans don't even know where their players are anyway.
Oh, they're definitely a Browns fan if they go in the back door.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I mean, I'd say that they're Jets fans, but Jets fans don't score.
Oh, mentioning Jets,
Ow!
mentioning
We're the New York Jets.
mentioning Jets.
Hi, we're the New York Jets. We're a professional football team. Some of us, when we leave the house, nobody ever recognizes us.
Was that Troy McClure? You might recognize me from such losses as
Okay, whatever.
You might remember me from memorable plays such as the butt fumble. And Aaron Rodgers is
I was gonna say the
Achilles
3-play
tendon.
season. Oh God. With apologies to nobody.
No,
Oh,
there's
God.
there's a gym. I forget the name of the gym, but the gym actually has posters of the Jets, and what it says is "Work out, or you're gonna be like these guys."
Oh, that's just rude.
well, okay. So the downtown YMCA up there in Wichita Falls,
Mhm.
the cardio room, they've got on one wall, it's a picture of Brandon Workman pitching in a Red Sox postseason game. And I'm like sitting there going, okay, I get it. That's cool. It's like kind of an area connection, whatever. Maybe he worked out there once or twice.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that it's sending the wrong message, and it's been sending the wrong message for a long time, because if you notice, Brandon Workman doesn't play baseball anymore because he's taken up as of a couple of years ago anyway, a more dubious hobby, pastime, if you will. I mean, you can just ask his ex-wife, who used to get the crap beat out of her by him all the time,
Oh,
living there in Bowie. Just saying.
Jeez.
Yeah,
see,
I know. Johnny chose violence this evening. It's like, okay, here we go. Yeah, but authorities said that they responded to a 911 call at 4:35 a.m. Oh, this is definitely Olivia Benson territory here. Reporting an assault in a hotel lobby. Okay, wait a minute. He was resting at home, but this occurred in a hotel lobby? Oh. I wonder if his wife knows that he was at a hotel lobby at 4:35 in the morning.
oh,
Upon arrival, officers were informed that 4 unidentified individuals punched a 24-year-old male about the body following a verbal dispute. The suspects fled the location in an unknown direction. Anywhere but there. Just saying. An
Yeah.
undrafted free agent out of Ohio State, Hickman has played 41 games over 3 seasons and recording 173 tackles, 3 interceptions, and 1 fumble recovery. I hate to put it to him like this, but I mean, the back from the Houston Texans did, and then some this year alone. In fact, was it Will Anderson Jr. did that by himself this year? So he's a Cleveland Brown. So, you know,
Yeah.
at this
I mean-
point, that article was nothing more than filler. just
Yeah, they
just-
have to do
just trying to kill the dead space here.
Yeah.
Let me see here.
Oh,
Oh,
we can go into the actual news from this weekend. Unless
I'm working on something. Hold on.
I
hold on.
got jokes.
So Tua Tago, you know, I can never pronounce his last name. The quarterback from Miami, and Geno Smith, they're going to be cut by their respective teams. And you know, they want to say it's to save cap space, but at the end of the day, we know it's because neither one of those quarterbacks are productive, and the whole Tua Tagovailoa is going to. He play a couple of games, and then like the wind blows the wrong way, and then the lights went and see how the screens all went black. Anyway, when the wind blows, kind of like okay, you know, nose starts bleeding. He just comes down with, you know, random concussion. He's out for another 5 or 6 weeks. I mean, the guy is just a complete wash. I mean, at this point, I mean, he's guaranteed. He's on. I mean, Miami's on the hook for a lot of that payroll. So, I mean, if they can get somebody to pick him up, I mean, they'll take over the responsibility. But that's dead cap space for Miami. If nobody picks him up, they either keep him on the roster or they release him, in which case they're still going to be, you know, on the hook for, you know, to pay him anyway. So it was such a contract to begin with. I mean, they're looking at, if they cut him before June 1st, it would be a $99.2 million hit of dead money, while cutting him after that date would spread the money out over 2 years. Still hurts, but trading him before June 1st could be the best bet financially. Now they can trade him. Now, now if they trade him, they're only going to take a $45.2 million hit in dead money, and that's $11 million in cap savings. And the Dolphins would need to find a team willing to take on most of that $54 million of fully guaranteed salary for 2026 to make the trade more feasible. But it's just, I don't expect him to be, you know, suiting up in a Dolphins uniform for next season at all.
I'm trying to find out when Deshaun Watson's contract is over.
I don't know.
Never mind. It's no. It's a 5-year contract. The final year of the full guaranteed 5-year contract with the Cleveland Browns, 2022 to 2026.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, this is with void years 2027 2028. So next year is just going to be the last year.
Yeah. Now, interestingly enough, Tony Pollard hit a breakout year in Dallas, hit the free agent market, and then showed up in Tennessee. He's been consistently one of the best running backs the last 4 years, logging between 1,288 and 1,378 scrimmage yards.
Is he the only one frozen?
Yeah.
He's got that Walmart connection going on today.
And I hooked it.
At least it was it's a good picture that he has there. At least it froze, and it wasn't, his mouth wasn't wide open or his eyes are half closed or something like that. Well, that's not a bad picture.
I thought it was me for a while. I switched to a full landline to find out.
No.
So oh man,
he'll be back. I think he realized that we finally realized we couldn't hear him.
no, he probably just logged out. Lagged out.
Could be too. Should be seeing him
you-
come back in
Did
here.
you watch? And I'm going off par because I want to try to get this done a little bit faster than he wants to. Did you watch the NASCAR this weekekend?
I didn't watch it, but I did see the end of it.
Oh, dude,
I saw the
ending.
dude. That was something else.
Yeah.
I'm glad that they let him finish under green. That they didn't throw that caution on that first wreck.
Oh yeah.
And by the second one came through, it was too late, anyways.
Yeah. My this whole thing from this weekend is Michael Jordan is still the GOAT because he can pick up a team that wins.
I mean, hey,
Can't.
listen, he can find a winner.
Yeah.
Is he back?
I'm trying to add him up.
Quit.
There he is.
There we
I don't
go.
know what happened there. Like my internet took a shit. I don't know. What
Yeah,
happened.
it just kind of out of nowhere.
That's the reason why I hardlined it for a minute there.
I'm on Wi-Fi now, so I don't know. Like, because I've got a repeater in here, and I don't know if you look very carefully, you could see the light blinking on it. So I don't know what's going on. Another running back move that might make some sense is Joe Mixon, from the Houston Texans. He didn't have a productive year this year. He'll be 29. He's 30. He's 29 now. He'll turn 30 in July. Houston needs to figure out their running game because they've got Nick Chubb and they got Woody Marks, and those two teamed up for a pretty productive season at running back. Now, cutting or trading Mixon would net about $8 million in cap space for the Texans. Because I mean, honestly, they're going to need something. They're going to need to figure out their offensive line.
Have you seen the actual prospect rankings for the NFL draft?
No, I haven't even looked at it yet. Honestly, because I've been trying to get onboarded. I've had 1,000 other things going on.
It's fine. Here's from what this is just the prospects for the next draft, and we'll get into it more on April when it actually happens. But the quarterback, Fernando Mendoza, I mean, Indiana won this year. That's the obvious one. Running back, Jeremiah Love from Notre Dame, dramatic player, except being among one of the top offensive players. Caleb Downs from Ohio State. Edge and LB, A.V. Reese for Ohio State. Offensive tackle Francis Mongola, and Edge Ruben Brand Jr. out of Miami. I mean, they got some heavy hitters coming in, so getting into the that draft. I mean, let me see here. I got the. I mean, the first pick is going to be Raiders, and if they keep,
They're taking Mendoza. Yeah, I mean
that okay. Here's the thing with that though: if they give up the number 1 seed to get another player, but I mean, getting Mendoza and see what he can do for the first couple of years. That, yeah, I could totally see that. So, but
it would take some very
lucrative trade.
dude, it would have to be the perfect storm for Mendoza to not go to the Raiders,
Yeah.
honestly. But I don't know. I think it's going to be a short show tonight, honestly, because not a lot going on. The Daytona 500 was yesterday. That was a good race.
The last bit of it, yeah, the last bit of it was really good. And I'll have to say before Johnny goes on to his spill about the whole race is Michael Jordan can still pick a team better than LeBron James, apparently.
I mean, with the exception of Bubba Wallace, yeah, sure.
Well, yeah.
You know, because we here at Angry Me Production say fuck Bubba Wallace. It's all good.
Wholeheartedly.
Yeah.
I mean, you always have to have
the RFK Racing, Roush Keselowski Racing team. Their cars all fielded the Greg Biffle font on their cars to honor the late Greg Biffle, which I thought was an amazing touch of class. But yeah, I mean, congratulations to Tyler Reddick for winning the Daytona 500.
that was
Hey, I'm not saying he went. I'll tell you what made me sick was seeing Justin Allgaier get spun out by Denny Hamlin. Now, Justin Allgaier said that was all him 100%. A good class move by taking the responsibility there, but I don't know. It was cool to see Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s Cup entry. You know, leading laps at the Daytona 500. That was actually kind of cool to see. He worked his way up to the front a couple of times. So I mean, they can put together a good fast car. You know, they just, you know, I'm with Kevin Harvick. Kevin Harvick said in an interview, he said that the Cup Series needs Dale Earnhardt Jr. to have a team.
Yeah.
You know, so, dude, I'm telling you, I'm here for the chaos, man.
Have you seen Jeff Gordon though at the end of that race?
Oh yeah. No, he was
I
was on Chase Elliott's pit box.
Yeah, hold on.
Man.
I got this.
Oh,
This
dude.
is so messed up. Look at this.
You know, back that up a little bit. There you go. Yeah, dude, I was doing the same thing. I thought Chase Elliott was going to win that. I was like, come on, I jumped up off the couch. You know, I mean, because I was pulling for William Byron to win 3 in a row, which has never been done before. You know, 68 years that race has been run. Nobody's ever won it 3 times in a row. And William Byron had a chance to pull it off. But I mean, he kept getting snake bit all damn day. At one wreck after the other, he would get in a piece of it. But I mean, it's the way that these super speedway races work. You know, it's funny is that you see the most unlikely players up at the front of the field contending for a win at the end of the race when you know that they have no business being there, right? You know, but I just, you know, I tried to watch back. I tried to go back and watch the you know, the final lap there, trying to see who it was that spun Chase Elliott out. And I don't know, man. I get so mad, right? Because I mean, I'm sitting there and, you know, my niece is playing on the floor and I jump up off the couch and I'm just like, I'm getting after it, right? I'm like, come on, Chase, let's go. And when he got spun out, I just yelled, damn it, real loud. So I was mad. I was like, damn it. And she looked up at me like I scared her. I was like, oh, I'm so sorry. I felt so bad.
Not you.
You know, and of course her mom was like, you know, Uncle John said a bad word. And I'm like, oh, but Uncle John can say a lot worse. You know,
Glad that Uncle John said this one.
Right? Yeah.
Do you think Tyler Reddick was doing the whole leaf through a win thing? I mean, seeing all that wreckage and carnage,
Dude, I'm okay. I've not been to a race at Daytona. That is on my bucket list of things to do. But having been to a race at Talladega, okay, in person, being able to see what the air does to those cars at 180 to 195 miles an hour.
Mm-hmm. Well, they
like last year, William Byron completely lucked out. That second Daytona 500 fell into his lap, right? But I'm just like, I mean, like I said, a win is a win, and I love the new points format this year. They went back to the original chase format. You earn points throughout the course of the year. Wins do not qualify you for the playoffs, and at the end of the 26 race regular season, it's the top 16 drivers. They advance, and they're the ones that are going to be eligible to chase for the cup. So, they're still awarding stage points, 10 points to first, all the way down to 10th place is 1 point. But, we're back to points racing, and I'm for that. I think that I think NASCAR's, I think they're hitting on it, and I think they're going to get it right this year as far as the points are going to be concerned, as far as the playoff format. Let's stop calling it a playoff format. The chase format, the way that they've got it now, I think it's going to be a winner. So I think at the end of the year, when we crown a champion at Miami Homestead, that a majority, you're always going to get those people that they're going to grumble and gripe and groan. They're like, point system screwed my guy. Like, well, maybe your guy should have raced for points better, right? I mean, and you're going to get these people that are like, well, if they'd had the chase format last year, Denny Hamlin would have won, but yeah, okay, that's great. But they didn't have the chase format last year. They had the playoff format, and it was a one race playoff, right? For the championship 4. Kyle Larson finished ahead of the other 3. Kyle Larson is our defending champion, right? So, I think that the playoff format, the chase format, that the way they've got it set up for this year, it's gonna be a good year. People are still going to contend for wins, but you're going to see a lot more points racing, which I'm excited about, because that's a throwback, right? I mean, yeah, we had back in the day, before they had things like the chase. It wasn't uncommon for us to have crowned a champion with like 2 or 3 races left in the season, because somebody was just whooping everybody else's asses, that hard. Remember one year, all Dale Earnhardt Sr. had to do to win a championship that year was start the race at Atlanta, because the season used to end in Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
And as soon as the green flag dropped, he took that first green flag. He could have parked the car and still had enough points cushion to take the championship at the end of the race. So, I mean, his pit crew on the first lap, after he took the green flag, they put up this big sign in front of the pit wall that says, Winston Cup champion Dale Earnhardt. I'm not saying that it's going to get that bad. If it does, NASCAR is just going to have to tweak with it, but I don't think that we're going to have a champion that's going to get crowned before Miami. I think it's going to come down to that last race. And, because the points, they're going to stagger the points at the beginning of the chase. I'm excited. And then next week we've got, I'm falling down on the job here. The finishing order for the Daytona 500 this year, Tyler Reddick was the aforementioned winner. His best lap was 46.48 seconds. Definitely not the fastest lap of the race. But second place was Ricky Stenhouse Jr., followed by Joey Logano. Chase Elliott finished 4th. Brad Keselowski, I felt really bad for him. I thought he had a legitimate shot to win. And that guy's he's coming back from a broken leg. He broke his leg during the offseason in a ski accident, had surgery on it. He's walking around with a cane. Normally it takes you 6 months to come back from a broken leg. He pushed it to 6 weeks, and he's in there racing a car at almost 200 miles an hour.
Yeah,
Right?
I mean, you don't think about that. A lot of people are like, "Oh, he just has a broken." What do you?
He's got to push. He's got to push a clutch pedal with that leg.
Yeah, but nobody,
So
nobody really looks at the strain of going that fast.
yeah, you're going that fast. The G forces that that are exerted on your body in a turn, it's nuts.
Mm-hmm.
But Zane Smith is finished 6th. Chris Buescher, Riley Herbst, Josh Berry, and Bubba Wallace round out your top 10. Noah Gragson had an 11th place finish. William Byron in 12th, which is respectable considering the fact that his car was involved in 3 to 4 separate accidents over the course of the day.
Yeah.
Daniel Suarez finished 13th. Ty Dillon 14th. Kyle Busch, the pole sitter, finished 15th. Kyle Larson, who was missing his right front fender, finished 16th. Cody Ware 17th. The fastest lap of the race at 45.58 seconds belonged to Carson Hocevar, who actually led for a couple of laps. I finished 18th. AJ Allmendinger 19th. Ross Chastain 20th. Eric Jones 21st. Michael McDowell, Ty Gibbs, Cole Custer, Ryan Preece, John Hunter Nemechek, who had a strong car for a majority of the day. Ryan Blaney, Corey Heim, Jimmy Johnson finished 29th. Shane Van Gisbergen 30th. Danny Hamlin 31st. Casey Mears, Connor Zilich. He had a rough day for his Cup Series debut. He was the guy that won like 11 races last year in the O'Reilly Series for Dale Jr. Austin Cindric, Christopher Bell, Chase Briscoe, Austin Dillon, Justin Allgaier finished 38th. Todd Gillen 39th. Alex Bowman 40th, and BJ McLeod finished 41st. Now the story with BJ McLeod, when they went into Speed Week, qualifying the duels and everything like that, the only graphics that he had on his car, he had a black car, matte black, with the numbers on the doors and on the ceiling, on the roof. That was it. Right? No sponsors. There was a self-funded team when they made the Daytona 500 on speed. When that car took the green flag to start the race, he had sponsors all over that car.
Oh,
The
nice.
money came to him. I mean, Dave Moody today on Sirius Speedway on Sirius XM. I think he made a joke. I'm not sure if it was a joke or not. It might have been serious. Started saying, I think he even sold a valve cover sponsorship. And I'm sitting there going, man, if he could have put it on the windshield, I bet he probably. I love Fig Newtons, but I think that this is dangerous. But so yeah, it's crazy the way that works. I mean, good for him. I mean, yeah, he was involved in the first wreck of the day. His car, I mean, bounced off the wall, and when his car turned down into the infield, not the infield, but down on the apron, you saw that right rear wheel just kind of wobbling. I was like, oh, that's a broken toe link right there. 100% broken toe link. But man, Tyler Reddick, I mean, you think about it. All right, he led one lap. He led the most important lap all day. It was the last lap, right? His win margin, 0.308. At one point, the top 30, the top 28 cars were separated by less than a second at one point during the race. That's how bunched up they were for a majority of the day.
Yeah, I was watching. Even when I was watching the last bit of that, I mean, it looked tight.
Yeah, dude, it was great. But so Tyler Reddick, again, he's our Daytona 500 champion for this year. But next week they're going to Atlanta to Echo Park Speedway for the Auto Trader 400. That will be a Sunday race, the 22nd at 2:00 Central Time. That is going to be on Fox PRN, which is the Performance Racing Network, because it's a Smith-owned family track. They own Charlotte Motor Speedway. They own Echo Park Speedway in Atlanta. They also own Texas Motor Speedway. The majority of the 1.5 mile tracks are owned by the Smith family. Anyway, so PRN is going to be your radio choice there. Sirius XM, NASCAR Channel 90, and then your in-car audio feeds are going to be on HBO Max. So that's going to be a 260 lap race, 400.4 miles. Now, the way that they reconfigured Atlanta, it's another super speedway type race. So look for a lot of drafting, a lot of guys ripping through those corners wide open. It's going to be a fast pace. It's probably going to take about anywhere from 45 minutes to an hour shorter of a time than it did to take, to run the Daytona 500. But it's still going to be a fun race to watch. And then we've got our first road race of the year coming up at the Circuit of the Americas in Austin, the Duramax Grand Prix powered by Raildyne. Never heard of them, but yeah, okay. But yeah, so that's going to be that. I'm going to be listening to the race on my way back. Probably going to be dropping my boys off. Maybe. I don't know. It depends. I'm not starting my job tomorrow. Maybe Wednesday. I don't know. So the further they push my start date out, the likelihood of me having to work on Sunday increases. So I'm like, oh, come on, guys. But yeah. So I don't have a whole lot.
The only other thing that I have is Canadians suck. That was in my notes for the Olympics. One thing is apparently you can cheat at curling.
Okay, so the way that the rule reads is that you can do a second touch on it up until the point where the stone breaks the plane of the green line.
But you're not allowed to touch the granite.
That's true. Yeah. So, and then they did it again against Denmark.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So, yeah.
What's really messed up with this whole thing? There's not even supposed to be any. They don't have any refs. There's no in curling. I mean, who's gonna do some stupid shit like this?
Oh, you mean like falling onto the stones at the end of a turn? Yeah.
Yeah. And the only other one is this right here. Hopefully we don't get flagged for it, but I want to show you guys this.
Let's just turn the sound off.
No, Bermuda last time, but anyways. And it's at the end. Hopefully we can Wilson getting his ass kicked by a Frenchman.
Oh yeah. The first suspension of the Olympics.
Yeah. They actually suspended the French guy because apparently in Olympic hockey you aren't allowed to fight.
Well, it's because they follow the European model of the game. And I'm kind of with Shorzy on this one, like
Give your fucking balls a tug.
Give your balls a tug, it's like go out there, set the tone. And, if that means you got to spend some time in the penalty box because you put somebody's face on, into the ice, then so be it. You send a message to the other team and then you go out there and you score. That's all you got to do.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the game is losing some of its nuance. And I mean, I know that it sounds kind of cliche. People are like, oh, well, good old Louis. The infectious smile that David, we love to see it here at Steeler Nation.
Have you seen this mask?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, it's the helmet. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I've done some crazy shit in my life, but I can't, I don't know. Maybe I'm not ruling it out, but to go head first down on a sled on an icy track at about 75 miles an hour.
Oh, dude, it's 86.
Mm-hmm.
It is a lot. No.
Well, no, I'm not talking the luge. I'm talking what you showed there was the skeleton.
Oh,
That's a different event.
Yeah.
Head first Nah, I don't know, man. I mean, I've jumped out of airplanes, but
I know.
oh, look at that. The Rogers Riders. Oh, I did not see that. That's clever.
Yeah.
I was not paying attention to the chat.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Oh, and this right here, and you're probably wondering why I'm having 3 beautiful women on the thing.
Well, it's because one of them is going to get a sponsorship deal from Nike because she showed their sports bra underneath her uniform after a race.
No, that's the reason why there's a $10,000 condom shortage at the Olympic Games.
No, I think a lot of it is because a lot of the athletes, especially the ones that traveled with family, are staying at Airbnbs outside the village. And a lot of those, you go on eBay after these games are over, and you'll start seeing a lot of Olympic wrapper, condoms with the Olympic wrappers on them going for sale because they're actually collector's items.
Really?
Yep. Now, some of them are getting used, yes, because elite athletes like to have, big swinger parties and shit with, after hours. But
You gotta get that elite DNA. Get that curler DNA.
No, there was some of the speed skaters there have got absolute dump trucks.
right.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh
But,
yeah.
You know what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah.
or like French pole vaulters.
Poor guy.
God. I mean, he's like that Tennessee State trooper. What do they call him? Thundercock.
Oh.
I mean, and the guy got on there and he was like, I appreciate all the coverage, but if there's other things that I could be known for.
Could be.
Yeah, it could be.
Won't be, but could be.
Right.
Yeah.
But
I mean, as far as notoriety goes, though, I mean,
he's
not
in
a
the
bad
same
problem
state
to
as the
have.
Hawktua girl, so I mean, maybe she's gonna spit on that thing for him. I don't know.
Well,
I swear, that girl is one bad day away from just screw it and opening up her own Oscar Foxtrot page.
well, she
I'm
already
surprised she hasn't by now.
Right?
I'm surprised that she hasn't. I think she's still going through that lawsuit because of that coin shit.
No, it got dropped because it did. It got dropped. There's no criminal activity from it. There's no civil liability that was assigned to her because these people willfully invested, and she got out of it because it was considered an investment.
Yeah, the only way you can possibly go after is if you can prove that they went into it intending to pull the rug.
Yeah.
And that's almost impossible to prove.
Yeah. So I mean, when that money runs out, you're going to probably
That's when you
see,
become that's if you can prove it, then it becomes fraud and conspiracy to commit fraud. But again, you have to show the intent was there before they started the investment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, no, when that money runs out though, yeah, she'll be
It'll be gone.
peddling what her mama gave her on
Mhm.
the social media platforms.
Back on the spring shot.
Yeah. So, but I
Let's
don't know,
go.
guys.
Yeah.
I think we
Good for
should.
me.
We went a
Yeah.
little bit longer than we thought we were going to.
Did we see the downfall of Scotty K Fitness on our 2026 bingo card?
No,
Oh.
we did not, but we had stopped following him a long time ago.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But I didn't think it was going to go as
No, there's a new
bad
one,
as it did.
But
oh.
here,
Oh, it went way worse. For
oh,
the
the V Shred guy. The V Shred guy actually got on TikTok because of that.
dude.
The guy with the lip.
he has literally
No.
not said a single word either. He just
No, there's
Yeah.
another.
No, well, he does. He gives tips and stuff like that now.
I'm saying in response to the Scotty
Oh,
K
yeah.
Fitness video.
Yeah, it was just the one
didn't
he was
say
sitting
a
at his
word.
desk,
just
and he
looked,
looks at the camera and smiles, and then goes
Yep.
back to what he was doing.
and that's it.
That was the perfect response.
Still not a fan of him. He's still a raging douchebag. But
Oh yeah, yeah,
that
absolutely.
was funny as hell.
But it's funny going on, because like I still troll. I say troll. I still like kind of creep on Scotty K's page, look at his videos that he uploads, and there's people in his comments that are like, literally, fuck Scotty K Fitness. And he came out with this like, it's like a half-ass apology video where he shaved his mustache and
yes,
he's like
actually
trying to
started
give
using-
receipts about why this is happening, why that happened, why I said this, why I said that.
Well, I knew it.
And I got
I'm no
tired of
longer-
wearing the costume of the
Yeah,
character.
the costume. I don't feel the need to because of my body dysmorphia, and I feel that he served his purpose, and I don't need to be the character anymore. And I'm like, shut the fuck up. If you had not been caught, you would still be doing it. Shut up.
Dude. You know, it's just I mean, it was the fact that he went off on MAGA people and he went all anti-ICE.
Yep.
Right.
And that's
The second that you put the second that you entered the politosphere, nah, come on.
You lost so many followers. Just
He became
based on
about
that.
as relevant as Candace Owens.
Exactly.
That's what happens when you live in Dallas.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
No, Scotty K doesn't live in. He doesn't live in Dallas,
Yeah.
does he?
Yes.
Huh.
Yeah.
I know that Quinn Pratt does. He lives in the DFW area. He's the guy that he focuses on one person at a time and he exposes the shit out of them. He doesn't dox them, but like he went after this one guy who was trying to oust him as president of the HOA, and then was like trying to blackmail him into stepping down. He goes, "I did some digging, and oh Pookie, sit down and buckle the fuck up." And like he had this whole like video series about this guy named Devin, AKA whatever his real name was, and he's like, "Hi Pookie." It just kept going off.
There was
Like
another.
he had testimony from like his ex-wives.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, dude. Talking like bringing the big heat. I'm like, yes, sir. He opened up that impact zone and said, we're going hot at this time. So I did find something nerd-worthy here. Did you see they're going to remake the original God of War trilogy?
I thought they already did.
No, that was
No,
a remaster.
there was
full-on
Yeah,
remake.
they just did the. Was it I don't remember. Did they do the second one or was it remaster? I don't remember.
No, they remastered them.
The first one.
They called it the God of War collection, and they released it for
That's right.
PS4.
That's right. Yeah.
But this is a
I
complete
remember the third
remake.
one. They did a standalone remake.
Yeah, this
or
is a
remaster.
complete remake. They brought in the original Kratos voice actor.
Mhm.
They're using brand new engines. I mean, it's going to be.
Why do
That'll be
you
interesting.
need to do that?
Well,
I mean, it was already. I mean, it wasn't like the peak of 3D.
Well, kind of like Microsoft, Sony's finding ways to squeeze every last dime out of their cash cow.
I get.
That's been
But-
a big winner for him.
Yeah, so I picked up some new Gundam kits over the weekend. I got the Freedom Seed Gundam. I picked up a I picked up an I picked up a real grade RX-78-2. It's one of the 144 scale ones. The original Gundam, everybody calls it Gramps, right? And I've been like looking for the 144 and I'm looking for a real grade. I found it at Barnes and Noble in Pearland. Don't sleep on Barnes and Noble, dude. They've got a great Gundam collection. And I'm telling you, Chris, there's no glue required for these, but it can get, you'll find yourself like buying panel liner and shit like that. And you'll find yourself wanting to paint these kits and do custom jobs. It's not a bad hobby to get into, man. Trust me. It's very cathartic.
Nice.
It's not as near, it doesn't allow for the neuroticism that building, Star Trek models does. Yeah. I got the new release of the Enterprise E kit from Polar Lights, the World Round 2. I got that in the mail.
Are you all caught up on Starfleet Academy?
I have not watched it at all.
Don't. Nice.
I refuse to.
Yeah.
I don't.
Don't.
You know, the only new Trek that I like was Lower Decks and Strange New Worlds.
Mm.
And I know that Strange New World is a spinoff of Discovery, but Discovery, you know, I know that it's fictional science fiction, right? I get that. And it's make believe, you know. I get all that.
Well, there was an article here recently about the head of Paramount Plus, or the whole shebang. He's like, stop ruining our franchises. They're doing a whole like
well, okay. I'll believe that when I see it, because here's why.
Yeah.
If they were in the mindset of, hey, don't ruin our franchises,
it wouldn't.
They would shit can Alex Kurtzman right now. Because he's the showrunner for Star Trek right now.
Yep.
And never would have. Star Trek has always been quote unquote woke, right?
Right.
It's pushed the social issues
But
since
it
its inception back in the 60s, right?
Yeah, but it gave like an option against it.
Stayed true to its own rules, though.
Yeah.
It showed you both sides.
Yeah. So, you know, I don't know what's going on in this 32nd century, but, you know, a reality that they've created. But I'm like, what are we about? Body sensitivity, body positivity now? Are we allowing disgusting fat bodies into Starfleet? You know, I'm like, come on.
I still don't get that whole hologram chick either. It doesn't make sense. Like, none of her entire character does not make any sense.
Well, I mean, I get the Doctor, because I mean he was the Doctor on Voyager.
Right.
But you know, the one thing that I'm like, okay, now Tawny Roberts, Tawny Newsome, she voiced Mariner on Lower Decks, right? She plays the new iteration of Dax,
right,
on Starfleet Academy.
I have mixed feelings on.
Yeah, I have mixed feelings about it. And it was just to highlight the Benjamin Sisko stuff, which, you know, for me, I still say Avery Brooks is, winning that whole contest there, because he refuses to let Paramount use his likeness.
Yep.
And instead, he's licensing his jazz albums to the studios, and he's making money hand over fist.
Yep. Good for him. Good for him.
You know, because I didn't get to watch all of DS9 the first time that it aired. So, you know, that's my go-to show. That's my binge show at night whenever I'm getting ready for bed. You know, I'll watch like an episode or two at night before I turn in. And so, like, dude, I'm on season 4 now, and I absolutely love DS9. I really do. I mean, it's a strong entry into the franchise, 100%. After I get done doing this, I'm gonna watch through all the way through Voyager. And yeah, it's, you know, I mean, what I did watch at Voyager, I mean, Catherine Janeway was one of my favorite captains.
I'm gonna have to go. I love you guys.
All right, guy. Love you.
Later.
I'll get
Peace
everything
out, dude.
more later.
We're gonna land the plane here in just a couple of minutes. So, but yeah, so yeah, don't sleep on Barnes and Noble as far as Gundam kits are concerned. I know that Michael sells them also. Obviously, Hobby Lobby does. GameStop is where I've been getting a couple of my kits here lately. I got the NU98. Oh, dude, it's a big boy, right?
Yeah.
Spent $50 on a real grade. I can get, if I can find it, the master grade version of it, the KA version. It's like $75 to $80, and I'm like, ooh,
yeah,
I want that. But a lot of people, they're shelling out like $200 to $300 for the perfect grade Unleashed version of it, and they're spending like 130 hours putting it together. Oh yeah. Like, they get pretty damn ass detailed. I haven't put together a real perfect grade yet. I'm gonna have to work for a couple of months to save up to get one. I'm probably gonna get the RX 90 or 78-2, the Gramps, to be my first perfect grade. just because. But right now I'm kind of tearing through a third-party Chinese kit. It's a high grade. It's not real detailed. I'm gonna have to stripe some more panel lines on it so I can hit it with the liner, and then I'll do my shading and everything like that on it. But
Nice.
definitely, that's something like you go to Hobby Lobby, dude, like every other week, and then their model kits are 40% off. You should
Oh, wow.
you should take a look at it, man. Take a look at them. They snap together, dude. I mean, even if you don't like detail them out, they're fun to build, dude. And it's just kind of it's cathartic, dude. It really is. And they'll take up a ton of space on your shelf because you'll find yourself looking at those kits on purpose. So like take that F-15 that I sent you and sell it, dude, and then take the money from that and go buy you some Gundam. Telling you.
I need to have room to put them. I got in with the apartment here. I got nowhere to put anything that's made. That's why it's still on the shelf there because I got nowhere to put it. I don't want to.
I've got a Blackhawk model, big ass one. It's like
that's awesome.
dude, it's like a 2-foot rotor span.
Oh, that'd be great.
I'm
That'd be
gonna-
good for like a ceiling. Hang from the ceiling.
Yeah, but the thing about it is though, man, it's like I don't want to have to dust it.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, so I'm kind of thinking maybe build it and then see if like my local VA outpatient clinic wants to put it on display or something like that.
Ooh, that'd be good.
Right?
Yeah. I'm sure.
I mean, as it is, I ordered some candy apple red paint, acrylic paint from this Green Stuff World is the name of the company.
Yeah.
It's shipped out from Spain, I think, or the UK. Anyway, so dude, it took almost a month and a half for it to get here from Europe.
Mm.
I'm like, what in the hell? Because it had to go. It went from the UK to Spain to France to New York.
Good lord.
And once it got to New York, it cleared customs and it like a week and it got here. But dude, it took forever for it to get out of Europe.
Yeah.
And dude, it is the most beautiful, dark, deep, rich candy apple red. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna use that, and I'm gonna build Dale Jr.'s number 8 Budweiser car with it.
Yeah.
So it's not the Bud Red; it's gonna be candy apple red. So it's gonna be a one-off.
Still.
Yeah, it's gonna look good. I got to be able to do the paint just right, but it's gonna. I'm hoping to do it some justice there. So I'm gonna detail the engine a little bit. I've still got some photo etch stuff like spark plug wires and anodized fittings, and I got a hood pin kit. I've got a hood hinge kit that I can put on there that are all made out of photo etch. But yeah. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we're here about an hour and 8 minutes. We're gonna land this plane because he's got to throw some groceries down his neck, and I'm gonna go see what I can get into out there. So our esteemed producer David Dickerman, he has already departed the house. So be here in same time, same bat channel for episode 252. You've become indentured, everybody. I would say that you're better off. I understand that it's a point of view, but it's a point of view that here at Angry Me, it matters. I'm Johnny Skelton.
I'm Chris Mountain Man Jacka.
You ain't got to go home, Felicia, but you sure as fuck